Hi guys, it's Katie. So I have a little bit of a new setup here. It's not quite done. If you could see the other side of this room, you'd be like floored. It is a disaster. It looks like a hurricane came through here. But this part, I'm thinking it looks okay. I do have new lighting, and so I don't really know how this is going to turn out because it always looks different in a viewfinder than it does once it is uploaded to YouTube and edited and all of that stuff. So I'm hoping that this video turns out okay, but yeah, so I did some shopping. It was the Sephora VIB sale, as you guys are aware, and so I purchased a few things. I didn't go crazy overboard, I don't think. I say that now, but then when I start pulling things out of the bag, it may seem like I went overboard. But let's just go ahead and dig in. So here's like the typical like YouTube thumbnail. Something like that. But this is the bag that it came in this year, all of the goodies. And I did make a couple orders. I made one order online, and then I went in store a couple times. Because, you know, the first order from the VIB sale, at least for me, it's always like that 1, 2, or 3 things that I like know I really, really wanted. And then I kind of like still take my time to think about the other things. But the Sephora sale is like, it's like the purge. I mean, you seriously, it's like if you go into a Sephora store, everything's like destroyed in the, for the tester areas. And so you kind of just have to like go with what you think you're gonna love, and then if you don't love it, deal with it later. Actually, I went in store to get this because I went on the Sephora website, and you know, now you can do the little thing where you see if they have it in store. I'd say that that's correct about 50% of the time, but I called ahead to make sure that they had this because I just couldn't wait. This is my favorite. Oh, you can see the soft box in the mirror. I'm gonna have to fix that. This is just temporary. I'm still trying to figure out this whole setup. But anyways, back to the goodies. So this is my favorite scent for the fall and winter time. This is YSL Black Opium, and this is a 3.4 ounce bottle, and this alone I believe is $115 if you just buy this by itself. But with this little kit, you get the 3.4 ounce bottle, you get the shimmering moisture fluid for the body, which is basically just like a lotion, and then you also get a travel size spray roller ball. It's actually not a roller ball, it's a spray, so I kind of like that better. So I'll just throw this in my purse and then keep this over here where I have my other perfumes. But this is a great winter / fall scent. It smells like a mix of coffee and vanilla, but it's like a very, I don't know, like adult type scent. It's not like, you know, tutti fruity, anything like that. I love it. And it lasts a really long time on the skin as well. The next thing I got, and this is something that I ordered online, the lip color that I'm wearing right now, that's why I'm pointing at my lips. This is the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte, and these are long-lasting and comfortable matte liquid lipstick, according to them. So this is in the color, what color is this? Famous. And it's very, very liquidy. When you think of like a liquid lipstick, they're usually like one of 2 options. They're either very liquidy / watery, runny, or it's more of a mousse type texture. This one is very, very liquidy. So I really like that. It does make it a little bit more difficult to put on just because every stroke has to be like perfect around your lips, or it could be a total disaster. But this actually feels pretty comfortable, and lately I have not been into liquid lipsticks at all. But my sister actually tried a couple of the Huda Beauty liquid mattes, and she was obsessed with them, so I was like, okay, I'll try. So I got this color Famous, and I just think it'll be really fun for the fall / winter time. And this packaging is really cute. I love the whole idea of like the sleeve being the like clear part right here, so you can see the liquid matte color through the box, and really cute, well thought out packaging. I really like that. And then it has the name on the outside right there. I'm not one to like jump on every bandwagon when somebody like a celebrity or a YouTube star or whoever starts making makeup, but I didn't know Huda Beauty before she started making these, and I have to say that I'm really, really impressed so far. It is a little bit tacky on my lips right now, but I borrowed my sister's not too long ago. I think the color was Muse, and it lasted very well on the lips, and I didn't find that it accentuated the lines in my lips too. So really impressed so far. I got another color too. This is in the color Venus, and so this is a really nice nude color. It reminds me a lot of Kat Von D Bow and Arrow, and yeah, I really like it. I will swatch both of these for you. I guess it's a little bit more pink than Bow and Arrow, but that will depend on your skin tone too. So you guys know that liquid lipsticks look very different on, or lipsticks in general, I guess I should say, look very different on different skin tones. Just keep that in mind. So what it looks like on my hand may be different than what it looks like on your lips. So here are the colors right here. This is Venus on the bottom, and then on the top is Famous, and that's the one that I'm wearing right now. As you can probably see even from the swatches, they're very runny, they're very liquidy, but I kind of like that because those kinds of formulas tend to be less drying. Both times I've worn these, I've put a lip liner on underneath it just to prevent any feathering, because I find that sometimes that can happen when liquid lipsticks are very runny until they dry down. I also ordered Bombshell, but Sephora sent my package and they didn't send me that one, so that one should be here later today. And then I think I may order a couple more too, because so far I'm really into them. And I should have said this earlier, but you may want to grab a glass of wine, cup of coffee, something, because this may take a while. The next thing that I bought is the Belief True Cream. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today. The Belief The True Cream Aqua Balm. There we go. So it comes in a box like this, and I've bought, I don't know, this is probably my third or fourth one of these. I'm just going to start throwing things over there in the pile of Hurricane Katie that's over there. But this is what the jar looks like. And I do wish that it came with a pump, but whatever. The product is really good. It is a gel consistency, but it's a little bit thicker than most other gel moisturizers that I've used in the past. So you can kind of see right there, like the consistency of it is this like kind of pretty blue color. But I do feel like it moisturizes my face and preps for makeup without being too greasy. It's not greasy at all. When it actually dries down, the moisturizer, it just sets really nicely, and then you're ready for makeup. Okay, so this is something that I bought, and it's one of those things where you get it during the sale or during the holidays when they have more like value packs. And so when I got this, I was like, really? This is the value pack? But it is the Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion Age Defying Exfoliator. I got a sample of this and I was obsessed with it. I was floored by how much I loved this. I even loved it more than the Kate Somerville Exfoliate, and I love that too, but I think I like this one a little bit more. So yes, this is 2 ounces, and this is a pricey item, but it's so worth it. I mean, when you exfoliate with this, your skin feels like a baby's booty. It feels so nice. So this is what it looks like, and it's very, very fine, very grainy, and you can really tell that it's really getting all that dead skin off of your face. So when you ordered this, it was the same price for this and the Pore Dermabrasion, which is another exfoliant from Dr. Brandt. But this is how small it is. It's so small, but it's okay. And Tried it last night and I honestly really didn't see much of a difference between the pore dermabrasion and the microdermabrasion. So either way, I think that you would like either one of them if you're really trying to get some of that dead skin off of your face. Either one would be really good. They felt very, very similar to me. Another skincare product, and I did try this, so it's out of the box already. This is the Herbivore Blue Tansy Resurfacing Clarity Mask. Erin, you know who you are. You're the one that kind of pushed me over the edge to try this out. This is the packaging, and I love the minimalist packaging on this. It's just like this pretty glass jar with this white label with just black writing, and it's an AHA and BHA resurfacing clarity mask. So when you open it up, it definitely is like a teal colored, like, ooh, oh my gosh, that was so close. Did you guys see that? It's definitely like a teal color, kind of like, I don't know, it has kind of like a honey consistency, like a mix of honey and gel. And it smells very earthy. It actually smells to me like the Sunday Riley Luna oil, but I actually have tried this a couple times and I do really like it. I do feel like it, over time, it would provide some clarity with some of my dark spots that I have. So far so good, but obviously with skincare I can't truly tell you like, yes, buy this after 1 or 2 times of using it. We'll put you right there. Okay, this is something that I bought that I will probably forever buy. It's the Boscia Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. This is just the best makeup remover ever. It does have a pump, so it's very convenient, and you can just leave it on your, like, right next to your sink and pump it out into your hands and get all of your makeup off, including eye makeup. During the Sephora sale, they had a, might as well toss that box. They had a 100-point perk of the Clinique makeup, what is that, cleansing balm or something like that they have. It comes in the little purple jar. And I tried that to compare it to the Boscia one that I like so much, but I wasn't really that impressed. That Boscia one does a much better job of getting eye makeup off at the end of the day. So between the two, I like that one better, but that's just my personal preference. This one's kind of boring. I got a Anastacio Brow Wiz. I use the color Taupe. The other boring thing in here, the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. This is just the best. I've tried other ones and nothing compares. So I hate buying this, but I had to. I really needed another one. The next thing that I bought is these NARS Velvet Lip Glides, and this is in the color Stripped. Now, if you like your nudes, you will love this. So I tried it at first in the Sephora store with one of the testers, obviously, because there's no way in heck I'm going to put that thing on my mouth. But I did try it with a tester, and I wasn't impressed because it seemed to me like it lacked a lot of pigmentation. But I think that was because I was using those Sephora testers, and those little doe foot applicators are not good at all. Because then my sister and I went to Sephora together, and she's like, oh my gosh, I love these things, I want to get more colors. And I'm like, really? Told her that I wasn't impressed at all, and she was like, try it again. And so she had one, and so I tried hers and put it on my mouth, and I was like, yes, okay, now I get it. So I did get a couple of them. I got this color Stripped, which is this one right here. And I think you have to go in with the idea that it's not a liquid lipstick. Like, you think velvet, what is it called? Velvet Matte or Velvet Glide. You think it's going to be like a NARS liquid lipstick, but it's not, because it stays pretty glossy for a while. And it's very, very comfortable to wear. So this is the color Stripped. I wore that with MAC Soar liquid liner, and I was like, this is it. This is perfect. So if you have MAC Soar liquid liner and you end up buying the NARS Velvet Glide in the color Stripped, those two together are like peas and carrots, peanut butter and jelly. I would say Brad and Angelina, but we all know how that went down. Okay, NARS Velvet Lip Glide in the color Bound. That's this one right here. This is like a really nice mauve shade. It's a little bit more, well, mauve and pinky than Stripped. So Stripped is up on top, and then mauve is right here on the bottom. So as you can see, they have a nice shine to them, and I think that's what helps make them so comfortable. But at the same time, they don't feel like they're gonna move all over your lips. So I am interested to try some of the darker colors. I think Toy looked really pretty. It's like a dark burgundy red. Probably kind of similar to this one. So then I also bought, so many people talk about this, it's the Elizabeth and James Nirvana Black Dry Shampoo. I am like a die-hard fan of the Living Proof Dry Shampoo, but I figured, hey, during the Sephora sale, I'll try it out and see what I think. And so far, I do really, really like it. It smells really nice, and I do think that it did what it was supposed to. It absorbed oil. The only difference between this one, I'd say, and the Living Proof one is the Living Proof one actually makes your hair feel like fresh out of the shower clean, whereas this one does give it a little bit more grit. So it just depends on what your preference is in a dry shampoo. I'd say if you have really fine hair, then you probably would want something like this just to allow your hair to probably hold a style a little bit better. But if you just want your hair to feel really clean, then the Living Proof one is the one that I would go for. So I like both of them. It's just kind of like what your preferences are or what you're looking for. This, okay, so this is the Girl Our Lingerie to Pill Foundation. If you've been with me for a while, you know that the Girl Our Lingerie to Pill Foundation is probably my favorite foundation ever, but they changed the formula. They changed the packaging, and it's not the same. So to me, personally, when you look at it, like when you put a pump on your hand, it looks the same, and so you're like, okay, yes, it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be fine. It's fine. It's fine, right? No, it's not the same. And I do still really love it, but it's not the same as the original formula. The original formula just glided over your face so smoothly, and it really did blur pores and imperfections. So this one was a perfect one for aging skin or for enlarged pores. It wasn't the most long-wearing foundation, and it still isn't, but it did make your skin look perfect for a good, I don't know, 6 hours, 8 hours, whatever it is. So this one, it's definitely more matte. And I said on my Snapchat, and I still believe this, that satin and natural foundations tend to look better on skin with enlarged pores. And that's simply because when something's really matte, your skin is really sucking that in, and so it's going to emphasize some of the pores that you have on your face. But when something has a more natural or satin finish, it really kind of blurs what's going on in your pore areas, and it kind of gives you a more like natural skin-like finish. And the old formula was a little bit more glowy, and so I think that's part of the reason why I felt like it really blurred pores on my face. This one to me is a little bit more matte. And I've only used it one time, so maybe my opinion will change. Maybe it was because, I don't know, the powder I used or something like that. I have to play around with it a little bit more. I did use a beauty blender instead of a brush. I pretty much 99% of the time will use a beauty blender to apply my foundation. But I don't know, it is different. So if you are a diehard fan of the original formula, try this out, see what you think. It seems kind of like 50-50. Like some people think, oh no, it's exactly the same. Other people say, no, it's way different. So I don't know. So far, I'm kind of on the way different train, but I'll have to continue using it, testing it out, and see what I think. I am in the color 03N, if you were wondering. I do think I could go probably a shade darker, or instead of going 03N, I could go with the 03 Warm. 03W or 03W, and it would be a little bit darker. So just for you who are wondering what color I am. Okay, box over there, the seats over there, box. Okay, another box. We're almost done. So I do have one more skincare product and then 2 lipsticks. So this, I told you guys, if you watched my Snapchat, if you don't follow me on Snapchat, then you're more than welcome to. I'll put it in the beginning of the video or right here, or link it down below. So I went through my wish list or my loves on my Sephora account, I guess you could say, online, and I told you guys that I was definitely going to buy this because I did get a sample of it and I was so impressed. It's the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Face Cream with Super 7 Complex. I don't know what the Super 7 Complex is. I'm sure it will tell me on the box, but when I tried this sample, I was floored by how moisturized my skin felt even the next morning. So I wouldn't use this in the daytime because I have oily skin. I would use it at night. But when I do use it at night, I wake up in the morning and my skin feels plump, it feels refreshed, it feels radiant, and it feels very moisturized and ready for makeup. So it does. I love the smell of it too. I don't know what the smell is. I can't pinpoint what it smells like, but it smells so good. I don't know. Is it the Lotus? I don't know. It's that Super 7 Complex. I don't know. But it smells amazing, and it's just a kind of like a thicker white cream consistency, but it's so nice, guys. And it is a little bit pricey for how much you get. You would get 1.6 fluid ounces, which for a moisturizer to me isn't that much, but it is a really nice moisturizer. So if you're looking for something to really give you like that radiant look to your face, then I would try that out or get a sample from Sephora. Okay, and so the last two products I have are by Beauty lipsticks. I love that formula. The Amuse Bouche formula is just like perfection. It stays a really long time considering how like creamy they are, but I don't feel like they bleed outside of your lip line either. So the first one I got is Honeycomb, and so this is it right here. It really reminds me of NARS Raquel. So if you have NARS Raquel, which I have, you probably don't need this one, but it is a really nice nude color. Next one that I got is more of a daring color. This is the color Berry Rouge, and I don't know if you can get this color if you're not a rouge. I don't know how that works. That's so dumb to me. Like, everybody should be able to get the color that they want, but this is a deep berry color, and I was not expecting it to look like this. I was expecting it to be more of like a red berry, not a deep purple berry. So I haven't tried it on yet. I'll have to see what I think. Because usually if I'm going to wear a deep color, I like it to be more like a burgundy red than a full-on purple. So I'll have to try it and see what I think. But that is a rouge berry right there. Okay, and that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope the lighting is okay. I don't know how this is going to turn out. Hopefully that reflection didn't blind you. As you can see, I'm still figuring out how I'm going to do this in here. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about any of the products that I mentioned, please let me know. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!